So it's all very well having an allotment and obviously a YouTube channel where we film us planting things and looking at the progress of the plants, but it's also nice to have a look at the final fruits of your labour, the things that you are digging up from the ground. Tor is having zoomies. Do you want this stick? Get up. Jump. Ready? Get that stick. Anyway, where was I? I've completely lost my train of thought with that little furry distraction. It's Saturday evening, and obviously tomorrow being Sunday, there is a great British tradition where you have a roast dinner on a Sunday afternoon for your Sunday lunch or even your evening meal. So a roast dinner usually consists of a meat and veg, perhaps a gravy and some Yorkshire puddings, which are a personal favourite of mine. Tomorrow, to go with our lovely flank of roast beef, I'm going to be digging up some veggies. Thankfully, it had a bit of a rain today and quite a big rain last night, so the ground is nice and loose. So it's going to be easy to pull things up. So first off, I'm going to be pulling up a couple of swedes today. So our swedes have been in the ground for about 3 months now, which is a good age of maturity. They're not huge, but you'll see from the size of them, they are ready to eat. So let's get some swede out of the ground first of all and have a good look at them. So here is the swede bed. All of these were only put in like maybe a month or so ago, but this half down here have been in probably about 3 months, and there's a lot of them. You know, we're not going to get through them all in one go, so we may as well just pull a couple up and start getting through them. So let's see what fine specimens we can dig up today. So just peeking underneath the netting, you can see them there, and there is one that is particularly big. So I think we're going to go for you. Oh, wow. Here we go. First one, second one. They're quite big. Let's get them cleaned up. Uh-oh, it is having a bit of a rain. Oh, look, it's a beautiful rainbow. I've just had to retreat inside here and put the tarp up because it just really started raining quite heavily. But the sun's out as well. Anyway, I'll get back to the swedes. I'm really chuffed. Look at them. I know they could probably be a bit bigger if we left them in the ground longer. So the greens, apparently you can eat them because they're brassicas. So you could boil them up or steam them, almost eat them like a cabbage. But because I am walking back from the allotments today, I've still got more stuff to harvest as well, and I'm not going to be able to carry it all. I'm going to give the leaves to the chickens because apparently the chickens will love them as well. So I'm going to chop those off and give them a bit of a wash. Here they are, all nicely washed up. I'm so chuffed with these. These were grown from seed, right, and also transplanted. So if anyone ever tells you that you cannot grow them from seed and transplant them, well, you can. Here's the proof. That is going to make such a lovely swede mash. So no roast dinner would be complete without carrots. And today I'm going to venture into the depths of the sacred forest to pull up some, I believe they were Nazareth carrots that were put in 3 or 4 months ago. And a lot of them are ready. I've done several sowings, so there's different varieties. There's rainbow carrots in here. There is also Autumn King, which will be the newest additions. But in here somewhere, there are some Nazareth ones. And I'm going to try and pull a few up and we'll see what they're like. But there are flying ants. So that means, and I can see them inside, that means there's an ant's nest in here. Oh, okay. Oh, this is a rainbow carrot. Yeah. This is a rainbow. Look at that colour. I'll show you some close-ups in a minute. That is definitely a rainbow. I snapped it. Well, I snapped it. I mean, that was the size. I can clear some room. Wow, okay. That is a chubs. So I think that is the result of the soil not being dug over enough. It's like hit something and stubbed out. Okay. Yeah, we got twinsies. We got twinsies. Oh god. Oh man. Okay. And here we have a questionable carrot. You couldn't have planned that. Right, that's enough carrots. That's enough. There, they've had a bit of a wash. So yeah, there's a couple of rainbows there. I'm pretty sure they're probably the Nazareth ones. This one, so the second one I pulled up like that. So it's either ants or slugs that have done that. But you know, they're all misshapen, they've all got character, and that's brilliant in my book. But this, yeah, you sir are very rude indeed. Okay, what's next on the menu? Some golden beets, because these will be lovely roasted with some of our potatoes. So let's pick a few specimens here. We've actually finished the first row of them. That's all just weeds that need to be cleared. So we're on to the second row. I'm going to go for some of the sort of larger ones. They're quite easy to pull out. That's okay, and we'll pick this one here. Ooh, that's a big one. The only thing with golden beets is they don't really tend to go very far, because by the time you've chopped them up and you're serving them to 5 people, yeah, I think this needs to come up. Wow, okay, yeah, you're ready. Here we are. What a lovely selection of golden beets. They look really healthy. That one's huge as well. That's a big old beet, to be honest. And seriously, oh god, rude carrots. Golden beets, delicious. And of course, a roast dinner would not be complete without roast potatoes. These are our early potatoes, the Duke of York and the Rockets. Now the Rockets make a nice roasting potato. They're staying in the ground longer than I would have liked, but yeah, let's see what we can do. Let's find a row. So we planted Rocket, Duke of York, Rocket. So there should be some Rockets here. We've still got all this to get through. It's crazy. So the problem I've been finding this year is slug damage has been extortionate on these spuds. I've probably had to chuck away a good third of what we're getting from each plant, because they're just riddled with holes from slugs. As we all know, the slugs have been awful this year. Let's just see what we've got anyway. So that's okay, it's a nice specimen. Right, so this one's big. Right, and bear in mind, yeah, these are new potatoes, yeah? They're supposed to be small salads, and there we go. This is why I was saying, Rocket, you can turn into a main crop, and this will be brilliant for roasting. Probably make like a jacket potato with that, to be honest, as well. There we go, right, okay. You can see that. Holes, slugs, and woodlice. So the slugs nibble it and the woodlice go in and make a house. But you can chop bits off them, they're okay. What a lovely selection of potatoes. Some are fit for roasting, others can be used as salad potatoes. Again, these are Rocket potatoes, so they should be new potatoes, but you can roast them. We've done that with very good results. They are extremely tasty when roasted. Seriously, you rude devil. And now a little trip to the herb garden, because it's nice to get some herbs to roast with the potatoes. So let's go for some thyme. This could be nice with the beef as well. Some rosemary as well. I think this will do just fine. Well, there it is. What a harvest for tomorrow's roast dinner. And go on then. You can go in as well. Here I am at Tilly's plot. I nearly forgot actually that we've got to pick a few onions, because what gravy would be complete? Right, some lovely onions thrown into the mix. I'm going to pick a couple. I'm not going to pick the very big ones because I understand there's a allotment show coming up and Tilly may want to enter them into the show. So we'll pick some of like a small to medium size, I think. This one looks okay. That's quite a nice specimen, and I think one more. I mean, this one's really sticking out of the ground, so let's go with that one. There we are. 2 lovely white onions. Not too big and not too small, but just right for slicing up to put into the gravy with the roast beef. I'm going to remove the tops of these onions, but I'm not going to feed those to the chickens because apparently onions and things like garlic as well can cause anemia and affect the taste of the eggs that chickens lay, so the tops will be going in the compost. However, the rest of the tops of the things that I picked today, let's go and give those to the chickens. So as you know, in the allotment family, we don't like to waste anything. So this is all the cuttings from the crops. So we've got the swede leaves, we've got golden beets, we've got carrot tops. What a feast for the girls. Look at that. Yep, there we go. Little piggies. Penny is actually molting. You notice she's got some white on the back there. Yeah, look at that. Oh, they're going to love that. What a nice dinner for you girls. You are going to eat like queens tonight. Poor Tor. Oh, he's desperate for a walk. Anyway, I'm done up here for today, so I'm going to start heading home. I'll take him for a walk on the way home, and then we'll look at preparing some of the lovely veggies that we've harvested today. And there we are. What a delicious meal that was indeed. I do think it could have done with some cabbage or some greens, maybe some peas on the side. I know Tilly has got cabbage growing, so next roast dinner, cabbage. I do like my Yorkshires quite stodgy, so I know there may be some people out there thinking you should have made them more crispy, but yeah, I like them to have a bit of a squidge to them, to be honest, but that's just my personal preference. But what a fantastic way to use all our vegetables from the plot. It was just so tasty and it was really nice. It tastes better knowing that you worked hard to grow this stuff yourself. So before I sign off this video, I've got some exciting news to share with you guys. We have decided to introduce a channel membership, which is completely optional. You do not have to become a member if you do not want to, but if you do, you'll get access to all sorts of exciting behind the scenes content, small short form videos, community posts, pictures. You also get snazzy little Allotment Family Diary badges next to your name, which change the longer you've been a member. There's also access to some fun little emojis which you might want to use in chat. Why not? Membership's completely optional. We are still going to upload 1 or 2 videos a week on the channel, so you're not going to miss out on anything, but there will be some exciting other behind the scene things that you can catch up on if you are a channel member. And it's the cost of what, a packet of seeds each month. Anyway, as always, thank you so much for watching this video. Please do drop a like and leave us a comment. We always love reading your comments. Please consider subscribing if you haven't done so already, and we look forward to seeing you guys in the next one.